Andy here, and I wanted to cover 3 things that athletes have to do before getting in the blocks before their race. And I will tell you about them in a second, but want to make sure they hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get notified of my other videos that come up. But those 3 things are really important because I believe that most athletes don't cover these 3 things before getting in the blocks, and it crucially hampers their performance and makes their performance more kind of less consistent, and it makes athletes more frustrated because it's not enough emphasis is put on that last 10 seconds before getting in the blocks, and they are very powerful. They can actually make or break your race. It doesn't matter how much training you've been doing all through the months to leading up to it. If you don't have these 3 things before getting in the blocks, I think you really hamper your chances of performing well. So first of all, number 1, before getting the blocks, and this should be done before your warm-up or during your warm-up, really, it's through your preparation period, it's getting clarity on your goals for the race. What do you want to get out of the race? And be specific on this. Is it a time? Is it a place? Do you want to win it? Which you should. If you're going to race, you should go in to win it. But is it both of those? Is it a medal? What is your goal going into that race? And you've got to actually crystallize this in your mind to make sure you have clarity on this, because once you have clarity on this, then you're giving your mind and body something, a target, a destination. And this is really, really important. If you don't have a destination, then the body and your mind and body don't really subconsciously know why you're doing this. Okay? You need to give it a clarity, a clear direction, a clear goal. And once you have that clear goal, you give yourself a kind of You make yourself relaxed because you know what you're doing it for. You've crystallized in your own mind what you're doing it for, and it helps your body find that feeling, and it helps connect mind and body as well. So give yourself clarity and a clear goal for that race. What you want to do? Number 2 is you've got to eliminate all doubt in achieving that goal that comes up, because it's highly likely that you actually have that goal, but your doubts will come up trying to actually hijack your performance, and doubts will come up in the face of nerves and other things. And this is something that athletes have to get a hold of. They need to recognize the doubts, the nerves coming up in them, arising up in them, and learn ways to kind of tackle them. And the best way to do that is to not give those nerves and doubt power. Nerves and doubt will kind of take you out of clarity as well, take you away from your goal, because you start to think about other things instead of the goal and the direction you're looking to go in. So the best way to actually tackle your doubts is to use breathing. And breathing is a hugely simple thing that we actually neglect. Most athletes neglect, but can actually be hugely powerful if you do it right. And the best way is belly breathing, diaphragmatic breathing. And one of the best ways is actually just to make sure that you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, and making sure everything goes into your belly, nothing in your chest. Chest breathing is stressful breathing. That's where stress and anxiety comes from. So you don't want to be breathing through your chest. You want to practice breathing into your belly, and it has to be light. It has to be slow and light. And you might feel a little bit restricted before you race when you're doing it because the nerves are coming up, but be light, be gentle with the breathing. Be slow with the breathing, and make sure the exhalation takes 2 to 3 seconds than inhalation. Once you do that, you'll start to be concentrating on your breathing, you're concentrating on something in the present moment, and you're getting away from the doubts that are actually trying to hijack your performance. Breathing is one of those things that not only relaxes you, but it actually kind of activates your hips as well. And it's something that's going to improve the flexibility of your hips. You're going to feel looser. And this is something that's going to, once you have more relaxation, then you're going to be able to generate more power out of the blocks with that. So those 3 things you really have to tackle. Making sure you have a clear direction. Making sure that you're able to notify and not let doubts and nerves remain. They're going to come up automatically. Don't worry about that, but you make sure that your nerves and doubts don't remain, because they will kind of take you off your goal. And the 3rd thing you do is the breathing, because that will help you prevent nerves and doubt hijacking your performance. Do those 3 things before getting in the blocks, and you'll get a far better performance in your sprinting. Now, I wanted to just make sure that if you're looking for extra help, if you're an athlete or sprinter looking to incorporate relaxation into their sprinting and looking for that flow state, then I've got a pre-race relaxation sequence for sprinters and 400-meter athletes. If you click the link in my description, you'll get learn all about it and learn about techniques and massage techniques that I look at with my clients and my athletes that helps them relax before the race, and it really makes their performance a lot better. So click the link in my bio, have a look at the pre-race relaxation sequence for sprinters and 400-meter athletes, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.